everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. I am in Toledo, Ohio, and today I'm visiting the Toledo Zoo and Aquarium. I am very excited to be here. This is not my first time here because I have been to the state of Ohio before, and I believe this is my second time coming here. And I do remember almost everything from the zoo, but hopefully since I'm back here, I'll be able to remember everything. I'm wearing my own hat, as you can see, my own Zachary Zoo Adventures hat. As I said before in my other videos, I like to wear this hat all the places I go to. It protects my forehead from being burned from the sun. So it is a very beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky, so it's supposed to be nice and sunny. I'm going to see if I can find a map around here. They are not giving any paper maps, so hopefully there'll be a stationary map as I go through the zoo. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the map of the whole zoo. It's a very good size zoo, so I'm right over here by the main entrance. Then we'll first start off with the north side over here. And after that, I'll make my way up to the south side, which is this whole area here. So I'm going to start over here at Entry Plaza. Then I'll make my way over to the Arctic Encounter. And Inu Silk, pretty sure I'm saying that right. Legend of the Arctic. Alright, we got Arctic Encounter. And here we got Gray Seal and Harbor Seal. Alright, there we go. The seal habitat. Water's very active, so I'm assuming they're here somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can find them. The seals in the Arctic. Right, the seal was just here. I did see one of them, but he just swam off. Alright, so hopefully there's multiple views of this habitat where I'll be able to see it. And hopefully I'll be able to see it because there's a lot of people here since it's summer break and since it's already around the end. Oh, there. And there they go. We also got California sea lions. Yeah, so the sea lions are actually in the same habitat as the harbor seals, and I just saw the sea lions swimming by, and now I don't see them anymore. Alright, Arctic Encounter. Alright, we got this really nice polar bear statue here. Don't get too close. Over here is another side view of the sea lion and seal habitat. Alright, I see the sea lion. There he is. Climate change. This is two of the sea lions. Alright, so I found the seals right there. Assuming that's probably the harbor seal right there. Sea lions are back. And it's the sea lions and the harbor seal and gray seal share the same habitat. And the other seal right there. Pretty sure that's the gray seal right there. Arctic mysteries. More information about the Arctic. Adapting to the cold. The Arctic is alive. Alright, so right up here is a mini map of the Arctic Encounter. This is an additional view of the sea lion and seal habitat. And up here is the other view of the seal and harbor seal, and also the polar bear. See, that's the polar bear glass viewing, and there's the harbor seal and seals. The seals and polar bears can look for the glass, and the polar bear can actually smell the seals and sea lions from the other side. Scratch and sniff. Alright, we got polar bear. I just used the polar bear cub right there. Alright, it's the polar bear's habitat. It's very nice. It's the underwater view of the polar bear, and the polar bear swimming around the water. Here's the other polar bear right there. Looks like that's the mother bear. Another view of the polar bear habitat. Here's the two cubs swimming by. playing with that little toy there. Don't go looking for Santa. Alright, next to Arctic Encounter, got wolf exhibit. I got gray wolf. You see the wolfies walking around. Oh, he's so beautiful. Hi, Wolfie. How are you? He's so cute. They survived the Arctic. Nice, the wolves have a really good size habitat for them. Here's another view of the polar bear habitat. See, there's the mama bear on land. We saw her cubs playing in the water together. And there's a cute bear. Wolves as hunters. Here's a review of the wolves. There's two of the wolves right there. And the wolves have a very good size habitat for them. More information about the wolves. Who's in charge here? Courtship, reproduction, and large pack, large dinner. Now wolf viewing. Here's another side view of the wolf habitat. Alright, Jumbo, Africa. I got cheetah. This is the cheetah habitat, and there is a train ride, and hopefully I'll be able to see him once I'm on the train. Alright, Safari Railway Station. Alright, so there's a really long line here, and hopefully I'm going to do the rest of Africa first, and then hopefully when I come back to the train, the line will be shorter. Alright, Expedition Africa. Alright, got this really big habitat here. Can you identify the animals? Alright, so over here, the picture of these animals I can see. These are all just sculptures, and there's also no camels or reindeer and yak in this habitat. So over here actually tells you the names of the animals. We got Maasai giraffe, reticulated giraffe, ostrich, Thompson's gazelle, Watusi and Collie cattle, helmeted guinea-fowl, greater kudu. It's a really nice habitat. And that crocodile you see in the habitat is just a reproduction, so that is not a real crocodile. And you can see it's a giraffe, and these are the Watusi cows right there. Giraffe right out there. And got Tower Ridge Giraffe Experience. And I see there's the zebras right there. Two of them in the shade together. Alright, so over here is the Tower Ridge where you can see the giraffes. Unfortunately, I'm unable to go there because I'm only allowed up there if I'm going to feed the giraffes, and I'm not going to be doing any feeding. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you the giraffes up close. See, there's the Watusi cow and the giraffe. I see another animal out there. Looks like it's a Nyala. Alright, I see the guinea fowls. They're right there. Alright, I see the zebras walking around. Well, one of them is walking around. And the other one's still staying in the shade where it's cooler. There's some information about the giraffes. And the giraffe, tallest mammal in the world. You know, which animal's related to the giraffe? Got the indoor giraffe viewing. Who done it? It's kind of a disgusting fact, but it's true that all animals do this. And that's the giraffe's indoor habitat, and the workers in there cleaning it up. And all the giraffes are outside at the moment. Alright, so I see the Thompson's gazelle right out there. Alright, so whenever I said the Bactrian camo reindeer are now with the African area, it turns out I misspoke, and all the reindeer and the Bactrian camo are all the way out there. You can see all the reindeer, but they're not in the same habitat as all the giraffes. So it turns out they're actually in this habitat. Thought they weren't, but they are. There's the Bactrian camo out of the distance. Alright, so right down there by the fake crocodile, I can see there's actually some type of animal there. It looks like it's a woodchuck. Pretty sure it's a woodchuck. Alright, so I've completed the north side of the zoo, which is the wolf exhibit, the Arctic encounter, now Africa over here. So now I'm going to backtrack and head to see if the tickets for the train is now available, because there was a long line before, so hopefully there won't be a long line now, and hopefully I'll be able to ride the train by then and perhaps get a better view of the cheetah for you, since the train goes right past the cheetah habitat. Alright, so I'm back at the area where to get the tickets, and the line for the tickets is still a very long line, so it doesn't seem to be moving very fast, so I'm afraid I have to skip this. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get a better view of the cheetahs for you on the train. As I'm showing you the map again, so you can see where I'm at. I am just did all of this area, so I kind of backtracked to the map right over here. So now I'm going to head over the bridge over the Anthony Wayne Trail, which is basically just a road that goes underneath the bridge. So now I'm going to head over to the south side here, which is much larger than the north side. So I'm going to first start off with Cassowary Crossing, then make my way to Flamingo Key. Make my way over to, now take me to Tiger Terrace. As right over here is the bald eagle habitat. Unfortunately, the path to it is closed off. I can still see the bald eagle right there. Yes, this habitat looks like does not seem to have anything in it. I can tell this wood's brand new, so they're probably working on a new area over here. I got Cassowary Crossing and Cassowary information. I got double wattled cassowary. That's the cassowary habitat, and I actually do see the cassowary. I apologize for the reflection, but you can see it right there. Cassowary conservation. As I'm showing you the map again, so you can see where I'm at. I'm right here by Cassowary Crossing. So now I'm going to head over to Flamingo Key, then make my way over to Tiger Terrace where the new brown bear habitat is. Then I'm going to backtrack past over this area, then over here to the Aquarium and Timbo Trail. Alright, we got Flamingo Key. Welcome to Flamingo Key. Alright, we got Caribbean Flamingo. And with the flamingos, you also got bears, pochard, emperor goose, greater blackback gull, lesser white-fronted goose, and red-breasted goose. Alright, there we go. There's the flamingos. See some of the gulls in the back.
Yeah, birds.
You can definitely smell the flamingos too. See the spoonbills. Information about the flamingos. The food. There's more flamingos here in the shade right here in their nests. And bills. There's also some Demoiselle cranes paired, two of them. A very nice hairdo. Alright, so in addition to the map, they also have signs. And they also got the tiger, and also got emerged tigers, Caribbean flamingos, and Patagonian cavies. So now I'm gonna head to Tiger Terrace next. Alright, we got dingo. Yes, this is the dingo's habitat, and I'm not really seeing them at the moment. I don't really see them on the other side there, so I'll check back here a little later. Alright, emerged tiger. Alright, I see a tiger. It's very comfortable too. Having a cat nap. It's a secondary habitat for the tiger. Alright, so I see the tigers right there. It's laying down. It's the second one. More information about the emerged tigers. We got Kodiak Ridge. Over here is a reproduction of a tent pair. Because usually sometimes bears will sometimes break into campsites and eat people's food. Alright, brown bear. Kodiak bear. Alright, so this is the brown bear's habitat. I'm trying to find them. Alright, so I do not see the brown bear anywhere. The zoo just opened, so it is still a little early for some of the animals, so I'll check back here a little later. We got Patagonian Cavy or Mara. There's the habitat for them. It's really nice. Some information about them. Alright, I see the Cavy. You can see he's right over there. Here's his head right there. Over here is another side view of the tiger's secondary habitat. You see, because there's the tiger right there laying down. Over here is another side view of the aviary that has the flamingos. Looks like there's a stork right there. Let's see, there's some of the other birdies. Over here we got the aviary building. Alright, the aviary, a birdhouse of different color. Alright, so I looked everywhere, and I don't really see anything in this habitat. So I'm not sure if there's something in here. There's just no sign stating what birds in here, but it doesn't seem like there's anything in this habitat. We got Java Sparrow, Pesquet's Parrot, and Luzon Bleeding Heart. There's a Pesquet's Parrot right there. There's a Luzon Bleeding Heart Dove. See some of the other birds there. I see I believe that's the Java Sparrows in that little food basket there. We got Rhinoceros Hornbill. Alright, there's a habitat for them. I see there's two of them. We got Blue Crown Hanging Parrot, Andean Cock of the Rock, and Sun Bittern. Alright, here we go. There's a Sun Bittern at the top. It's a really nice habitat. I can see some of the other birdies there. I just flew over. We also got Red-Crested Cardinal, Luzon Bleeding Heart Dove, and Crested Wood Partridge. Another side view of that bird habitat. You can see this is the Red-Crested Cardinal. I found the Andean Cock of the Rockies up in the tree. And got Siamese Fireback and Red-Crested Finch. There's the Siamese Fireback right there. So the other birds are just flying around. And here we're gonna see Pink-necked Fruit Dove, Pesquet's Parrot, and Greater Malayan Shepherd Tane. There's a Pesquet's Parrot there. You see there's a Pesquet's Parrot right there. There's a Greater Malayan Shepherd Tane right there. Alright, welcome to Australian grassland. And there I got spur-winged lapwing, crested pigeon, diamond firetail finch, and budgerigar. Alright, see all the budgerigars are actually in the tree there. And see the other birdies in the top. There's a spur-winged lapwing right there. One bird right there getting some food. Two more little birds right there. So here we got Bork Parrot, Cockatiel, and Diamond Dove. And the Diamond Dove's right there. And I see there's all the Cockatiels in the tree. All the other birds. And here we got Reggiana Bird of Paradise, Pig-necked Fruit Dove, Palawan Peacock Pheasant, and Black-naped Fruit Dove. And here's the pink-necked Fruit Dove. And there's the Fruit Dove. Feather diversity. Here we got pink-necked Fruit Dove, Greater Malayan Cheverton, Bornean Crested Fireback, Golden-breasted Fireback. We got pink-necked Fruit Dove, Greater Malayan Cheverton, Bornean Crested Fireback, Golden-breasted Starling, Goldie's Lorikeet, Reggiana Bird of Paradise, Jumbo Fruit Dove, and Nicobar Pigeon. Yeah, it's a Nicobar Pigeons right there. There's the gold Borneo Crested Fireback right there. The Malayan Cheverton is in the back. Here we got Crested Kua, Superb Starling, Spur-winged Lapwing, Black Crake, and Red Bishop. Alright, so actually the birds in this habitat have no fence, so it's basically a free flight area so they can come out of the habitat. So this is all a free flight aviary. Here we got Emerald Starling, Violet-backed Starling, African Grey Parrot, Kagu, Black Crake, and Blue-bellied Roller. Alright, I see the Kagus, there's two of them. There's Kagu right there. The African Grey Parrot. So the other bird. Birds, a colorful story. We got Emperor Tamarin. Alright, Emperor Tamarin's up there. The second one. There's actually two of them up there. There's three of them right over here together. There's a fourth one right there. There's a bunch of them. We got Linnaeus Two-Toed Sloth and Lowland Paka. Alright, so I see the sloth. He's actually out in the open. Usually they're hiding somewhere, but I can see he's right there. There's a second sloth in there taking a nap. Great, so I don't really see the Lowland Paka anywhere, so it's probably hiding somewhere because I just don't see it. Alright, so I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I just did this over here and I kind of backtracked the map, which is right by Castleberry Crossing. So now I'm gonna make my way over this way, head to Timbo Trail over here, and I'll make my way to the reptile house, and that'll take me up over here to the aquarium. Alright, snow leopard. Some information about the snow leopard. There's the snow leopard right there. He's up at the fence. He's a pretty kitty cat. Yeah, it's a nice habitat for the snow leopard. There's an additional habitat for the snow leopard. Alright, we got African elephant. Alright, it's the habitat. See the elephant right there. Well, unfortunately it's an elephant butt. I see him right there. And you can see the other elephant right there. I'm gonna head to Timbo Trail. Alright, Timbo Trail. Some information about the elephant. I got the Tasmanian devil habitat. Alright, Tasmanian devil. There's a Tasmanian devil's habitat, and I don't really see him anywhere. So I'm doing the best I can to find him, but I'll check back here a little later to see if he's out. Welcome to Timbo Trail. So there's a mini map of Timbo Trail, so we're going to see bears, camels, hippos, meerkats, naked mole rats, otters, rhinos, and Tasmanian devils. And Tasmanian devils were not out, but I'll check back a little later to see if they're out. We've got hippopotamus. Alright, it's the hippo habitat. You can see them underwater there taking a nap.
Oh, there's
two of them in the water taking a nap.
Oh, he is so. And so every time he brings his head up, he needs to take a breath. That's
yeah, I can see he has his half of his back above the water, because usually when they're underwater sleeping, they have their nostrils above the water so they can breathe while they're sleeping. And the hippos do have lots of water for them to be in. And the hippos do have lots of dry land to be on. Mud, glorious mud. Alright, we got North American river otter. The otters have a really fantastic habitat. Lots of space for them. Alright, the otters swimming around. I do love seeing the otters swimming around. The second one. Very active. Whoa.
Here, let somebody else.
Otters belong to a stinky family. Over here is an additional view of the elephant habitat. Got a better view of this one right there. Excellent care with enriching environment. And our herd. Got Renee and Twiggy. Alright, I see another elephant right here. Looks like this one's Twiggy, and looks like he or she's got a stick in her mouth. More information about the elephants care at the zoo. Alright, so the rest of the elephants' habitat. Yeah, so right between those little cracks and holes through these windows here, you can actually see the hippo habitat. It's actually another view of the hippos. You can see the two of them laying down together in the water. Alright, we got Indian rhinoceros. It's the rhino pool here where he has all the water to be in on hot days. Alright, you can see the Indian rhinos laying down right there. Unfortunately, it's a rear end view of the rhino, but hopefully I'll get a better view of him as I'm going past the habitat. Alright, the African elephants do have lots of space for them. See, there's one right there with a stick in his mouth. So right over here, I got another view of the Indian rhino. Just laying down. A horn of Delima. And so here's the Indian rhino's evening habitat. And it's outside at the moment because there's a sign saying the animal's on exhibit. I'm gonna go to the indoor view of the elephant. As over here is also an indoor viewing of the elephant's outdoor habitat. There's the elephant's indoor habitat. And they do have the option if they want to be outside or inside at the moment. And then we've got a naked mole rat. Alright. One right there. There's also another one. Looks like they're just having some Pop-Tarts. As a joke, of course. They're not eating Pop-Tarts. It's probably empty. Training program. How can something so big be so quiet? And conservation support. I got yak. Fortunately, the habitat for it's closed off and it's off habitat. However, we actually did see them in the African habitat. Alright, so this is the habitat for the yak. Unfortunately, it was moved into the habitat within the African area by the giraffe, along with the Bactrian camels and reindeer. So I didn't really see the yak in the African area, so this is a potential no-go. So hopefully I'll be able to go back there and see if he's out. We got meerkat. Alright, it's the meerkat habitat. Let me see if I can find them. Alright, so it does not seem like the meerkats are out. Since it's right by Timbo Trail, hopefully I will check back here a little later to see if he's out. Another view of the meerkat habitat. Alright, so right over here is another side view of the brown bear habitat. I can see all three of them are laying down together. There's three of them. Wow, some really cute bears. And got another view of the bears here.
Guy here is Dodge. He's a Kodiak bear from the Kodiak Islands. He is 10 feet tall. He's not done growing yet. I unfortunately don't know his exact age. And then here's our two females, Montana, and the one in the back is Cody. They were orphaned, and they are from Yellowstone Park. Yeah. So yeah, all three they were orphaned.
That's sad.
And us and other zoos have taken in orphan bears to give them a chance.
Yeah.
So
They got really big claws.
yeah. So all three of them came over here maybe around 11. So usually by late afternoon, Dot is usually up and walking around. So
Okay.
yeah.
Here's all the paws of the different bears. Black bear, polar bear, Kodiak bear, and the short-faced bear, which is now extinct. Alright, end of the trail. I've completed Timbo Trail. Alright, so I just asked the zookeeper by the brown bears, and she said that the two brown bears there that were on the left side taking a nap are orphans and were found in Yellowstone. And I also asked her about the yak, and she said that the yak is off habitat and the reindeer and Bactrian camels, which were moved to the African habitat, were there. However, I did not really see the yak there, and it's also off habitat from its own habitat in Timbo Trail, so I'm not quite sure if the yak is going to be out today, but hopefully I'll do my best to see if I can check back at the African area to see if he's out. But the lady said the yak was off habitat, so I'm not quite sure if it's going to be off habitat or if it's in the African area. Alright, reptiles. We got Galapagos tortoise. Alright, so this is the habitat for, I'm assuming this is the indoor viewing of it, so I'm assuming it's probably outside at the moment. In desert communities. And here we got frilled dragon, Kimberly rock monitor, and bearded dragon. I see the frilled dragon, or also known as the frilled lizard. There's a bearded dragon right there, and the Kimberly rock monitors walking by. There's another monitor. And here we got spiny-tailed iguana and pancake tortoise. The pancake tortoise is under there. You can kind of see his rear end. There's the spiny-tailed iguana. The snakes of southeast Ohio. The great snakes of Ohio. We got timber rattlesnake, black rat snake, and northern copperhead. You see two of the timber rattlesnake. You see there's one's head there, the second head, so there's two of them. So I found the black rat snake. He's under there. It's a log. Yeah, so I don't really see the copperheads anywhere, so it's probably buried underneath the leaves or just camouflaged really well because I did not really see him get anywhere. We got Fiji Island iguana.
This one.
Alright, I found the iguana. He's right there. He blends in so well. I almost didn't see him.
Ooh. This one says it's a vanishing animal.
We got casque-headed iguana. Alright, I almost missed it, but he's in the tree there. There's a second one in the back.
No, there's two still.
We got crested basilisk. I see there's the basilisk. The second one's in the tree. We got Haitian green anole. So I'm trying to find the anole and I'm looking everywhere. And I didn't see anybody notice him and I don't see him anywhere. We got Chuckwalla. There's two of them. There's one on this animal skull. The second one. We got Aruba Island rattlesnake. He's right there in the corner.
And oh, see that snake right there. That's this.
We got blood python. And the blood python is buried underneath the leaves here. Blends in very well. There's his head. We got king cobra. The king cobra is right there. It's a pretty big snake. Another view of it. We got stink pot. There's a stink pot right there. We got a better view of him from underwater. There's also a second stink pot. You can see there's a shell. We got black-breasted leaf turtle. The leaf turtle right there. I got the saltwater crocodile habitat. Alright, we got saltwater crocodile. His name is Baru. Saltwater crocodile habitat. Ooh, I see him. And you see Baru right there because there's a snout. I almost missed him, but he was right there. And the same habitat as the saltwater crocodile, there's all these different types of fish. Got a much better view of the saltwater crocodile. These guys are the largest crocodiles in the world. We got mottled rock rattlesnake. And he's right there. We got green tree python. So I almost missed it, but it's right there curled up in the tree. It blends in so well.
Alright, we're out of here.
We got Ethiopian mountain viper. It's curled up right here. Here we got horned pit viper. Alright, and see the horned viper. It's really well camouflaged, but it's right there. We got Asian vine snake. Right, I found a snaky. I'm not sure if that's it, but it's right there. But it blends in so well. And the tuatara, the living fossil. Alright, let's do the tuatara. It's underneath the heat lamp. A diversity of snakes. A diversity of lizards. Yeah, so saltwater crocodile moved a little and looks like he went to get a breath of air. We got green tree skink. Skinks in the tree. We got leaf-tailed gecko. Alright, I'm looking for the gecko. Oh, wait. I see him. He blends in so well. There's his eyeballs. He's on the tree there. He blends in so well. I almost missed him. We got Jackson's chameleon. Alright, I see the chameleon. You can see there's his body right there. I see there's a chameleon. Another view of him. Yeah, Madagascar gecko. Alright, all the way in the back, you can see there's the gecko. I almost missed him, but there I can see his head right there. You got desert grasslands whiptail lizard. Alright, so the lizard was just here, but unfortunately it walked away. So it's probably somewhere under these rocks in the back. Alright, so I totally missed it, but he is right there. You got green anaconda. The green anaconda is right here. You got Barron's rat snake. Rat snake is up close. The Solomon Island prehensile-tailed skink. Alright, it's the habitat for the skinks, and I do see him. He's in the log there. We got Roddy Island snake-neck turtle. These snake-neck turtles right here. We got red spitting cobra. Spitting cobra's right here against the wall. Oh, looks like there's actually two of them. Here's the second one's head right there. There's two of them. And here we got southern copperhead, eastern diamondback rattlesnake, northern pine snake, corn snake, and green anole. And the green anole is on the tree. There's the eastern diamondback rattlesnake. These guys are actually twice the size of the western diamondback rattlesnake. These guys are also around the state of Florida, Georgia, and also South and North Carolina. The pine snake. There's the eastern diamondback rattlesnake that's moving around. And I don't really see the copperhead or the corn snake anywhere, hiding really well, and I just don't see it anywhere. We got West African gaboon viper. Alright, I see the gaboon viper. He's right there. He blends in so well. We got eastern spiny soft-shell turtle. There, he's in the water. Swimming around. We got black-tailed cribbo. And I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm trying to look for it, but I'm just not having any luck, so it's possibly underneath some of these tree branches there, maybe. Then we got blue dart frog and emerald tree boa. Alright, so I see there's a lizard in there. It's the same habitat as the tree boa and the frogs, but it was not listed. Then there is the emerald tree boa. You can see there's the blue dart frog. There's a second emerald tree boa. We got reticulated python. Alright, so the pythons in the back, how curled up. And people usually often get these as pets, and they're unaware of how large they get, and that's why I recommend, if you want a pet snake, I recommend a ball python, since the ball pythons don't grow as large as the reticulated python. Otherwise, the reticulated python will be released into the Florida Everglades and starts consuming all the wildlife, just like the Burmese python. There's also a second python in the back. You can see there's markings. And jewels of the rainforest. We got splashback poison frog. Okay, I found him. He's very tiny. We got blessed poison frog. Alright, I'm looking for the frog and it's hiding very well and I don't see it anywhere. We got mimic poison frog. I'm trying to find it and I don't see it. There's lots of lush green stuff, so it's just hard to see it in here. We got poison dart frog. And again, I don't see it anywhere. There's lots of green leaves and here. It's just too hard to see. We got a red-backed poison frog. Alright, there we go. And then again, I also don't see him anywhere. His habitats are very green with lots of trees and little green stuff in it. And it just makes it very hard to find them. And we got Summer's poison frog. Alright, well, I finally found one of the froggies. See, he's right in the back. See him. And we got red-footed tortoise and leopard tortoise. Unfortunately, it says it's off habitat due to inclement weather, even though it's supposed to be nice and sunny today and no rain, but that is what they look like. And elongated tortoise, which is also off habitat, so this is also a no-go for today. This is the habitat for them. And the red-footed tortoise is also off habitat, so I don't really see it anywhere as well. And this is what they look like. Yes, right over here is the raptor barn, but unfortunately it's closed for the season. I'm not going to be able to show you any of the vultures here, unfortunately.